Hello, hello. It's Friday and it's time to talk a little bit about being a busy businesswoman. I'm Marsha Grace, your calm creativity connector, here as always. And I have been speaking for the last few weeks on abundance and what that means. So I'm sure we all have a different understanding of the word abundance. And for me, being a holistic kind of person, it has a holistic kind of a much broader meaning. And that's what I've been trying to talk about this last few weeks. So last week, last week we talked about my daughter being in the hospital. By the way, she's coming along. We'll need some surgery, but I'm sure she'll be in good hands. So that will be when it'll be. But the week before, we were speaking about the relationship of abundance and money, because many people think abundance means bucks, right? Abundance, right? Bucks is in there somewhere. And that's true. Yeah, definitely. Abundance is about our financial peace of mind. Absolutely. You can't be abundant and feel needy or feel lacking. That's essential. So, but it doesn't only mean that. It means much more, because abundance doesn't begin with money. It doesn't mean once I have money, I'm abundant. Not at all. It's the natural outcome of having an abundant awareness, right? So, how do we get that? How do we get an abundant awareness or mentality, right? How do we get that? And the way, there are many ways, of course. Always in life, there are so many roads that lead to Rome. So you find the one that works for you, naturally. But one of the things I could offer today is to do a little exercise. And one of the ways to find out or find your way toward abundance and to maintain that journey is to understand what your why is. This is talked about a lot in my various coaching programs that I've been involved with. That it's so essential that you know your why. Like, what's my why? My why is helping businesswomen negotiate the stresses of life, whether it's business or family or whatever it may be. So that's my why, because I value having help myself when I need it. When I've needed it, I've always been so thrilled and happy and joyful to be given help when the time was, when I was in need of it. And so that's a part of abundance too that I think we can appreciate. So this exercise that you could do is to brainstorm your why. Why, what's important to you to keep you striving toward your goal, your abundance goal, right? We're talking about having an abundance goal that you maintain, because it's everything to you, right? It's where you want to be. It's where you want to get to. And that doesn't mean you're not there to some extent. We're all there. And hi, Michael. But we can always get better, right? We can always get better. So we can always get more expansive, more creative, more joyful in every moment. So that to me is what abundance is all about. It's a journey. It's a journey to abundance. We never completely get there, because if you got there and then, you could say, oh, I'm totally abundant all the time, 24/7. Well, if you could say that, I guess you're enlightened or something. But I think most of us are maybe not quite there. So one of the ways to get there is to really brainstorm your whys. Why do I want to be abundant? What's going to keep me moving toward my goal of success in life, in my business, in my relationships, in my family? To to feel good in my body, in my skin, to feel confident and comfortable, and knowing that I have a purpose in life, and that this world, this earth, would be not as well off without me. Okay, every one of us has some beautiful, unique gift to offer from our abundance to the world. And that's what we want to get in touch with and what we want to maintain for as much as we can. So another one of my whys is I would love, absolutely love to be able to take all my family, and I have a very small family, but there are 7 grandchildren, and parents, right? So that's a pretty big bunch, but I would love to take them all to Europe. I mean, that would just be the coolest thing. So I'm saving up I got my little piggy bank going, and I'm saving up my money so that that could become a reality. And that really is a wonderful goal for me. It keeps me moving forward, keeps me going, and gives me the zip to get up in the morning and get going and doing my stuff. So, but think about it from the other side too. If you stop doing what you're an expert at, what you're great at, and what gives you joy, if you stop doing that, you just get say, oh, why am I bothering, whatever. If you do that, you're really doing a couple of things. You are denying what you have to people who could really use it, who need it. And by you're not giving it or offering it or selling it or whatever it is your business is, in your family, if you stop talking to your family, if you stop loving them and nurturing them and joking around with them and doing all the things families do to be happy together, if you stop doing that, they're going to lose out, right? So there's so many aspects to being abundant. It's about being abundant in your health, in the way you take care of yourself, that you eat properly, get enough rest. The drill, right? Exercise, the whole thing, right? And you don't have to be an Olympian. I'm not saying you have to, do the 4-minute mile or something. You just have to have a regular routine, because it'll be your legacy. Whatever you create out of your uniqueness becomes your legacy to your family, to your business, to the society at large. And that's a beautiful thing, right? So the more you do, the more money, the more you keep yourself going forward, doing the things you love, and you are going to make more money. Hopefully, I mean that would certainly be a nice thing, and therefore your influence will be greater because you'll be able to help more people. So I think there should always be that. That for me, that's another one of my whys, which is I love the idea of helping impoverished women in other countries to become business women on their own. I'm for business women every 24/7, every which way. And there's a group called Heifer, the Heifer Foundation, which gives money to, which teaches. Well, they don't give money; they give animals to women, and teach them how to raise these animals so that they can use them for food, and then they can sell them, when they reproduce, and have their own little businesses. And to me, that is just, this literally changes people's lives in these countries when these women can take care of their own families. So I just love that concept. I love that idea. So, but remember, reaching goals is a process. As I said, it's a journey. We're not going to reach all our goals tomorrow, but the fun is in the doing, right? It's the doing and the imagining, and the exciting ideas that come to you that you can have as you move toward your goal, right? And so it should be fun. It should absolutely be enjoyable and fun. And if it isn't, then again, you need to go back to your whys, and you need to go back to what we talked about a few weeks ago. We talked about having a passion for what you do, that you should love what you do, And when you do love what you do, you're going to do it well, and because you're going to do it well, you're going to be successful at it. People are going to want whatever it is you're doing or giving or teaching or whatever it is. So so all of those things. I mean, it's a package deal, right? All of these things go together. And I was listening to one of these webinars the other day, and a gal on there came up. The two people came up with, they thought, really just very practical ways to keep our goal in mind. And one of those gals says she got a picture. I don't know if she found it somewhere and just printed it out, but she got a picture of a bullseye. So, right, a bullseye representing, okay, here's where I want to go, right? This is it, target, boom, I'm going that way. And she pasted it. She wrote on the bullseye what her goal was. Whether, I don't know if she said it was a weekly goal or a daily goal. I don't know, I forget now. But whatever that goal was, and she put it right there on the bullseye and stick it right on the wall in front of her workspace, and so that it would constantly be reminding her of what she was all about and what she was doing. So that was one of the suggestions. And another one was a similar one. You don't have to go find a picture of a bullseye, but just even a sticky note on the edge of your computer screen with your daily goal or your weekly goal or your long-term goal, whatever it is a wonderful reminder. Oh yeah, that's why I'm doing this, whatever it is I'm doing, and I wanna make sure I keep remembering to do that. So how do you do that though? Otherwise, I mean, these are little things, but how do you even remember to do those things? And it really comes around with a mind shift. It's a mind shift. And for me, the way that I can shift my thinking when it goes off the tracks is to do my morning routine. I mean, nobody's happy 100% of the time. Nobody's got a perfect life, and nothing is ever going smoothly all the time, right? We know that. That's just not the way life is. But getting back on track can happen a lot more quickly. And I know it does for me because I've been doing my morning process now for many years. And I'm just not the same person I was 10 years ago, even 5 years ago. I'm just not that person. I'm not that nervous, anxious type A kind of person. I've kind of slowed down and become more secure in my direction and where I'm going, because I have decided and recognized my whys, and they keep me on track. So, but that's through this process, this morning process of being still for a little while, what I call my sacred space, being in my sacred space, and just getting in touch, taking care of some bodily things, just getting comfortable, and bringing myself into the present moment with some nice slow deep breathing, and perhaps making a list what I need to do for the day, so I can go into the day feeling prepared, feeling in control, right? We can never be totally in control in life, but at least if we make an effort, if we really allow ourselves to think of the things that need to get done, so that we can be prepared to do them, and kind of let those ideas circulate, so that we once you get an idea, it kind of leads to the next thing, right? And so you begin to prepare yourself, like you might be leaving your bedroom and you're on the way, and you want to have, I don't know, I'm making this up, you want to have something, and so on your way to the kitchen, you grab a cup that was left on the table, because it's got to be washed, right? So you take it. So you do little things that get you to the simple goal of having clean dishes, right? Simple goal. But if you didn't collect those things along the way, after a while you'd have nothing left in the cupboard, and that wouldn't be good, right? So that's and I have one other little easy, quick thing to do. I do write a list, and I do like the feeling of crossing things off. But one gal made a comment the other day. She said, well, I feel like if I've gone through my list and I've crossed all these things off, there's nothing left. And she says, I don't like that feeling of that there's nothing left. So she said, what I like to do is I take a highlighter and I highlight each time I get something done, I highlight it. And then at the end of the day, and I look at the list, I see all of the things because they've been highlighted that I actually accomplished. And I thought to myself, yeah, I like that. That's a more affirming way to maintain your list. So see if that helps. I hope that helps. And as I always say, if you enjoyed this discussion about how we can arrive at our abundance goals, please do tell other people that you think would be interested, and share it with them. And by all means, give me a like or a comment. I'd love to hear if there's anything else you'd like me to talk about. I'd love to know. And if you are a busy businesswoman, and Michael, that doesn't count. You don't count. I'm sorry. But you cannot join my Facebook group. That's just the way it is. So, because it's for busy business women, and we are there to support each other and to nurture each other. I have guide on Mondays. We have Monday is affirmation day. Wednesday's a guided meditation just to calm you down in the middle, get over the hump of the week. And Fridays, of course, is our Facebook Live. So, without further ado, I'm going to wish you a very, very happy weekend. It looks like it's going to be gorgeous here on Long Island. Today is absolutely beautiful. And so go out, get some fresh air, take a walk around, enjoy, do something fun for yourself. And as I always say, everything begins with a thought. So keep those thoughts nice and light. All right? Have a great week and weekend ahead. Bye-bye.